So today we're talking all about your future self. Welcome into day 2 of An Understanding Heart, where I am going through Dan Miller's one of his most phenomenal books called An Understanding Heart. If you're new here, welcome in. My name is Giovanna Lady J. Ellison, and I am committed to helping high achievers just like you thrive in life and in business while keeping God first. Dan was one of my original business coaches and mentors, and he left such a legacy, and I'm dedicating this entire series to him, to his life, to his leadership, to his memory of what he has done for so many, including myself. So I'm going to share this from his book. This one is called Humans 3.0, Your Future Self. It's no secret we are constantly changing. The question then becomes, is change taking us in positive directions? To that, to take that question one step further, does desired change always take us in positive directions? Does unexpected and unwelcome change always take us in negative directions? I've heard recent references to the big changes we're seeing for humanity, framing cavemen as humans 1.0, our current world as humans 2.0, and what's coming with artificial intelligence, and even after that, as humans 3.0, 4.0, 5.0, it goes on and on. On the current trajectory of learning and education, will humans 3.0 be more academic and intelligent than we are now? Will we simply get up in the morning, put on our virtual reality goggles, and sit quietly while our work is completed for us? Or will the need for personal relationships be lessened as we use technology to accomplish all our goals? A quick overview in the direction of education would support this linear direction. In his famous TED Talk, Do Schools Kill Creativity?, Sir Ken Robinson said, "We educate children progressively from the feet up. All children dance. It's a natural response to music and connection to the earth. But then we educate them up their bodies and ultimately focus on their heads, slightly to one side of their brain. We value math and science and diminish the economic value of art, music, dance, and even gardening. Today's children can recognize 100 corporate logos and fewer than 10 plants." Education was designed to prepare students for the industrialized age. In 1918, compulsory education was put in place. In his brilliant manifesto, Stop Stealing Dreams, What is School For?, Seth Godin says part of the rationale used to sell the idea of compulsory education was that educated kids would become more compliant and productive workers. Requiring education was not developed to motivate kids, enhance their creativity, or even build scholars. Rather, it was developed to churn out adults who worked well within the industrial system. And now we're seeing predictions that with AI and advancements in neuroscience and biotechnology, we're approaching a time when human capability will transcend what we thought were the limits of learning. Elon Musk says his goal is to help humans merge with the software and be in sync with advances in artificial intelligence. Scenes from The Matrix, where the rights of humans and bots are equal, don't appear to be just Hollywood fantasy anymore. But wait, is there really an inevitable linear progression to extend upward, even beyond the head in our quest for supreme learning? Seth Godin says he thinks humans 3.0 will look more like humans 1.0. Look at what the pandemic did in 2020. We moved back to many of the characteristics of earlier times. Skies are bluer, water is clearing, fewer cars were crashing, crime rates were falling, and some other infectious diseases were even fading. More people were gardening, there was less consumption of natural resources, and more appreciation of simple pleasures. New work models are allowing people to spend more time with their families to build a better future and stronger personal relationships. I'm reminded of the story of the old story of the Mexican fisherman. I love this story. He said it, he told it all the time. Basically, when asked what he did all day, The Mexican fisherman said, I sleep late, fish a little, play with my children, take a siesta with my wife, Maria, and stroll in the village each evening where I sip wine and play guitar with my amigos. I have a full and busy life. A businessman challenged him that he could fish more, work more, sell the fish, get rich, and eventually have enough money to move back to his village where he could then sleep late, fish, play with his children, take a siesta with his wife Maria, and stroll into the village each evening where he could sip wine and play guitar with his amigos. Sometimes the old days are better than our imagined future. Remember the days when schools included home economics, 4 H, and FFA? What were those useless pursuits when compared to computer science and calculus? Sometimes in our quest for more, we may lose sight of our original purpose. Working for money while ignoring friends and purpose will create empty success. How do you want to live as a human 3.0? I don't want my body to be asleep and my mind plugged into the matrix. I want my future life to include the simple pleasures and the strong relationships we read about in those primitive, uneducated humans 1.0. And then he lists a verse, and that's Ecclesiastes chapter 4, verse 6. Better one handful with tranquility than two handfuls with toil and chasing after the wind. Oh, that was good. I'm going to say that one again. And somebody needs to write that one down. It's Ecclesiastes chapter 4, verse 6. Better one handful with tranquility, with peace, with calm. Better one handful with tranquility than two handfuls with toil and chasing after the wind. So, my question to you is, what are you going to stop doing? What are you going to take off of your to-do list so that you can really focus on being the kind of person that God is calling you to be in this time? Life is a gift. Life is a gift, and death is a promise. So make sure that you're taking time to do the work that matters, to live a life that matters, that glorifies God in all of your ways. I'm so excited you're here. Thank you for being here. I would love for you to subscribe if you would like. And I would also love it if you would share this video. And for even more inspiration, go ahead and watch the next one. Thanks for being here.